Test. We have a bit of a delay here as we wait on some umpires, so if you're out there watching at home, give us a few minutes, please. We'll be back with some play-by-play live here at the 8U Championship, AIYBL. For anyone's at home still waiting, we're going to have a little contest here during this championship game. If you can somehow figure out the phone number for Coach Jake Hargraves, Coach Mike Sprouse, or Coach Mark McKillop, and you send us a message and you're the first one, we will hook you up with the second place trophy from the 2025 Spring Cove Youth Baseball League 8U tournament. We have an extra one here. It's yours if you can somehow send us a message. Also, if you're at home and you're realizing you can make it into the field tonight, we've got some walking tacos here. So head on into the field, get some walking tacos, get some dinner, check out our senior night activities for the 12U kids. Just a little test here. And we're back after a little bit of a technical delay. A great catch there by Trace Seasoltz. Score is 2-0 ERA. Came out hot with the bats, got it going, and First Frontier is going to look to even it up here in the second inning in the 8U championship here at Centennial Field 2026. I am joined by our president, Mark McKillop. Mark, you have anything to say?
Coach Jake, beautiful evening at Centennial Field, our league's 75th birthday. So happy birthday, Centennial. Looking to put a cap on a fantastic 8U season with some solid baseball. I'm really excited to see what's going on here tonight at AIYBL.
All right, should be a fun night. Looks like the weather may hold off until tomorrow. I believe we're starting here in the top of the second with, that looks like Asher Iacchini walking to the plate. We're still waiting on a winner for our contest. Again, you send a text to Coach Jake, Coach Mark, or Coach Mike Sprouse with anything in it. It doesn't even matter what it is. I will hook you up with a second place trophy from the 2025 Spring Cove Area Youth Baseball 8U Tournament. Asher steps up to the plate here. Coach Tommy Seasoltz for First Frontier is on the mound. Great hit by Asher up the middle.
Single brings up San Marino.
If you've got your phone on you and you want to just pinch and zoom that thing in there and get a good close-up of Coach Tommy's mustache down there, it's a treat you don't want to miss. San Marino grounds out. Kane Lewis has been all over the place today so far.
Ground out brings up Oliver Burlingame.
Kane made, I believe, 2 plays there in the first inning. Had a triple as well. He's all over the place. Asher slides safety in the third. He's helped up by Coach Mike Martinuska, who you may notice is walking around with some crutches here. He's been coaching the whole second half of the season in crutches. Funny enough, he injured himself in a celebration against this team earlier in the season after a big win, so this should be a good one as well. It should be a close, tight game. Back to the top order here with Liam DeStefano stepping up to the plate. pop up in the infield, caught by Lucas Schock. ERA is going to start this inning with the Luther clan, Eli, Gabe, and Nate. I believe this may be their last season here, I think, at AIYBL. They may be traveling back and forth. We'll miss them. The concession stand will certainly miss them. Coach Mark has pointed out that the outfield spots are very quickly filling in here. The AU championship has been probably one of the most hotly contested championships year in and year out here at AIYBL. It's always a battle. It always comes down to the last inning. Let's hope today's no different than that. Great play, Liam DeStefano to Trent Martinuska, and also a great hit there by Gabe Luther.
The out will bring up Nathaniel.
First Frontier has 2 outs, nobody on base. They're really looking to get this out and avoid getting to the top of the order for Elliot Shoup. The area is very dangerous. Great play. Fantastic play there by Liam DeStefano. Pops up, throws to first for a very close out at first base. That was about as good of a play as you're going to see here in 8U. That was fantastic. All right, First Frontier is going to start off with Sam Mickus here, then Trace Seasoltz and Trent Martinuska. Trent Martinuska has had a breakout season this year in the Player Skills Challenge. I think he may have hit 3 or 4 balls to the fence. If they can get 2 guys on for him, there's a chance he clears the bases with a ball to the warning track.
The single brings up Trace Cecil.
Sam Mickus legs one out. Lucas shot good stop there to his glove side. Can't make the play, but he kept it in the infield. Trace Cecil finds Kane there again. Tough spot. Kane makes a great play to second base. Gets the force out.
The fielder's choice brings up
We're also joined now by Harrison Hargraves, junior play-by-play guy. Harrison, what do you think here? We have 2-0 ERA. Trent Martinuska up. Trace Cecil's on first base, one out.
I think we need a big hit out of Trent here, but he grounded out to third base.
the fielder's choice brings up Riker
That's a-
Sunderland.
That was a ground out to shortstop. Shortstop to second base, Elliot Shoup.
No, it was third base.
My Keller analyst here is arguing with me live on air. I believe that play was made by shortstop using one of your gloves. Line drive, smoke back to the pitcher.
The line drive will retire the sign.
Ashton White makes a good play there. End the inning. Let's talk about a few things coming up here at the field if you're listening at home or listening later. Tomorrow, Saturday, first game of the 10U championship. Altoona First versus Trophy Life starts at 4 p.m. Right after that, we have 2 game 3s for the 12U semifinals. First game is Fury True Value versus Cumming Motors, and the second game is Sylvan Veterinary versus Sheets. Stop on out, check it out. 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Hopefully the weather holds off. We'll let you know. If not. Harrison, what do you think about this game so far? I think you're playing a little tennis or something over there. What are your thoughts? It's 2-0, third inning, bottom of the third. ERA was out to a good start, back to the top of their order. What do you think here? They could break it open.
I think First Frontier needs to make some plays in the field.
Make some plays in the field. How about these hitters that they have? Who you liking here on the ERA team offensively? You know a couple of these guys, right?
Yeah. Elliot can probably get a big hit, and Wes.
It's true.
Nice play, Trace. Save the double.
Elliot with a line drive up the middle,
single brings
stopped
up
by Trace
Lucas
Cecil to
Shaw.
prevent extra bases.
Left side of this infield better get ready. Third base here. Oh, to the shortstop. Line drive up the middle. See if they can get it in quickly. The rules here are you have to be past the halfway point to the next base when the ball's controlled in the infield. Great hustle by Elliott there to get to third base on that.
The single brings up Kane Lewis.
Kane Lewis is looking to have a monster day today. Let's hope he knows he can't bunt. He likes to bunt in the 10U League. He's got a hit today. He has got a hit. Kane smokes the ball past the shortstop there. Again, first and third.
Single brings up Weasley. The RBI single brings up
Wes with
Jake
a
Igo.
double to the outfield brings in 1 run and 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. Wes at second and Kane Lewis at third. Jace with a single back to the pitcher with a throw back to first. Pulls the first baseman off the base for a single. The strikeout will bring First Frontier with their first out.
First Frontier needs a couple outs here. They need to limit the damage. They're down 5 runs. They don't want to give up any more in this inning. Ashton with a little pop-up there. It stays fair. Liam DeStefano with a great play to first base for out number 2. But it scores a run, 6-0 ERA.
The out brings
Eli with a double to bring in 1 run. Now batting near his younger brother, Gabe Luther.
Strikeout ends. Inning number 3 here. 6-0 ERA. First Frontier is down, but they are not out. Speaking of being down but not out, if you've got any injuries like Coach Mike Martinuska at third base and you need to see somebody for a little bit of rehab, we've got a sponsor listening right now out there in YouTube land. Talk to Zach Hallman for all of your physical therapy needs. And also, you may see a couple home runs if you show up on Saturday. Zach is the proud sponsor of the Hallman's Homer Club. We've got a poster down right in front of the concession stand with signatures of all the players who have hit home runs this year. And there have been quite a few home runs this year compared to past years. So that's pretty exciting. Huddy Drum steps up. One of my favorite players here at AYBL. He's just a brick wall down at third base, knocking balls down with his chest and stepping on third. Great hit, great play by Lucas, and great hustle down the line by Huddy. First Frontier has something going here. First and second with no outs.
Brings up Sam Marino.
Asher Iacchini starting to find some holes out here in the defense for ERA. They've got 2 guys on, looking to capitalize, put a little bit of pressure on.
And that's the first out is at first.
Oliver Burlingame.
And that's the second out for First Frontier. And that
RBI by
RBI brings up Gio Restria.
Recchia.
Recchia.
First Frontier gets one run back there as we head into the bottom of the fourth. My broadcast partner just fell off of the table here next to me, so he might be seeing Zach Hallman sooner rather than later. Great play there by the pitcher. Liam DiStefano again, throw to first. A little bit of a drop there, but that's okay. They're going to try to get out of this. Elliott Shoup finds another hole there. Great hustle out there in the outfield, limiting him to a single, keeping the runner at second base and the force out. I'm going to go out here and predict a ground ball off Hudson Drum's chest. He touches third for an out.
Kane Lewis.
Sharp ground ball there to Trace. Trace is a great infielder over here. He makes every play, does everything correctly, makes a great throw there for the first out of the inning. Second and third, one out. Again, First Frontier's got to stop some of these runs if they want to get back in this. Single up the middle there. Kane Lewis again on base one more time. At this point, he may need just a home run for a cycle. I'm not really sure. He has a triple, a single, maybe a double.
The single brings up Wes Melvin.
Last at bet, Wes went opposite field into the outfield. See if he can get in front of one here and hit it real hard into right field. Almost the same spot there on that one.
Jace Aga.
Again, ERA up 8-1. First and second, one out. First Frontier has a couple force outs, though. Again, they have a chance to get out of this. Coach Andy Shoup has done a great job throwing strikes here. Getting a lot of balls in play. Trace uses his body there, knock it down, throws runner out of first base again. Nice play. You got to make those easy ones if you want to win. It's 2 outs.
Play brings up.
Two strikes here to Aiden Harshberger. Put a ball in play. There's a good chance to score another run.
The strikeout will end the inning.
Strikeout retires the side. 8-1 ERA. Okay, I'm joined here in the stand with our announcer for the day, for this game, Henry Drum. His brother's playing right now. Henry has done a lot of announcing this year, actually. Again, also another injury here. Maybe you'll have to see Zach Hallman at Hallman Physical Therapy. What do you think?
Maybe.
Okay, so you've seen probably every single First Frontier game this year. Okay. They're down 8-1 right now. Do they have the offense that they're going to need to be able to come back from this game?
Yes, definitely. They have top of the order up right now.
That's right. The top of the order's coming up. Liam DeStefano, Sam Mickus, and Trace Seasoltz. So you think they're going to be able to make this a game? They have 2 more bats.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, I'm thinking they need to probably get themselves to a point where they can get the top up one more time this game. What do you think? Get a long inning here, maybe get down 7-8 batter, and be able to turn the order in the last inning.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. Who's been your favorite player to watch this year?
My brother, Huddy Drum.
But who's your second favorite player to watch?
Probably either Trace or probably either Trace Seasoltz or Trent Martinuska.
Okay, those are 2 pretty good picks. Good play in the hole there by
The single
Shoot.
brings up Sam
Great play by
Vickers.
West to get out there and stop the ball and not let it get by him for extra bases. And good hit to start the inning there for Liam DeStefano. Sam Mickus now looks to add on. They need about 4 or 5 hits here this inning. Sam finds Kane again. Kane makes the play to second base. He's making all of
The
those
fielder's choice brings up
automatic plays, and it's tough here.
Seaforth.
You're going to have to find some holes. I have Coach Mike Sprouse / sponsor Mike Sprouse for Trophy Life behind me while we're watching Trace is bad here. Mr. Sprouse, you have a bunch of trophies up here. What can you tell us about these trophies these teams are going to receive here?
All right, we got individual players trophies for both the first and second place teams, and 2 big old fat first and second place trophies for the teams themselves and sponsors. Come on down, let us know if you need some.
I think we're also going to give out an umpire sportsmanship award, I think, for 8U. We also do 10 and 12U, so that'd be pretty cool. Justin Dean will probably hand that out after the game.
The fielder's choice brings up Trent Martinuska.
Trace hits into another fielder's choice there. Again, ERA, this defense, this infield defense is very, very tough. And props to our announcer over here for actually giving us the correct call on every single play. That's fantastic. He called out a fielder's choice, called out a couple errors earlier that weren't hits. I see maybe a game changer administrator in your future.
The single brings
Riker needs to double here, I would say. That's going to score 1. That will score 1. There was a collision at second. That's a big body. I'm going to check on everyone to make sure everyone's okay. That scores 1. Trent Martinuska ends up at third base.
the single.
Kane's got to keep his head in a swivel, and that train's coming down the tracks. The big boy coming through Altoona. July 8th, the big boy Trent Martinuska just went first to third there.
The RBI single brings up
RBI single there
Asher Ikini.
by our announcer's favorite player, Huddy Drum. That boy can move down the line. That was a good play as well in the infield, and great pick there by Wes. Asher Ikini with a little pop up there. Whoa, past the first baseman. Runners continue moving. Runners are going to go back there. You cannot score on an overthrow to
No,
first
Ron, you
base
can't
from the
score on
infield.
overthrow.
Oh, what a that! Oh, that was a great hit, a great stop again by Kane. I thought that was going to get over his head. He stopped it, made the out at second base. I'm not rooting for any team here, but I was really hoping they would score there to put a little bit of pressure on and make this end of the game very, very interesting. But 2 runs that inning, I believe. Was that 2 runs? 2 runs that inning, bases loaded. I think they probably they got to a point where they're going to get the top back up in the 6th. So they need to play a little bit of defense, get back out there and just keep scoring, get some guys on, try to find some holes. I've been reminded in the 6th inning there are unlimited runs, so it could get pretty interesting if somebody gets hot. Coach Tommy starts hitting some bats.
Congratulations, boys. Nice season. Great job, Coach Tom Cecil.